shuffle. Yeah, so we just started with some warm-up stuff, which is a great thing to take home with you and just practice to every tempo under the sun. We started with our digs. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. We just kept them straight forward and back, yeah? And we talked about the difference between hitting it really hard and thinking about the in versus the away and how that changes the look of everything, yeah?
Pushing in.
So we have the straightforward digs, then we have our shuffles to the side. We've got the fans. Fan, 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 fan. Again, I'm keeping my heels in place. We're rotating our toes around. So we're crossing that line, centered the whole time. And again, we were trying to keep our hips very quiet from this movement. So we wanted to make it even smaller and smaller down below the knees and all into the ankles. Yeah?
Yeah, practice these, I would say, a lot. Going backwards and also going forwards.
In circles.
In circles. You'll feel the different parts of your foot, the pressure of the different outside, inside, by moving around the floor. It's a very, very good practice.
And then we just had the hold steps, which is a mixture. So we had the hold down, hold down. 1, 2, 3, 4, or 3, 4, 7, 8. 3, 7, 8. So every time we prepared to have a direction for that fan. So make sure that you're really crossing so you have the most flexibility of motion there. Yeah? So practice those every which way. So it's just in your muscles and then you don't have to think about them anymore. We put them slowly into the basics.
Right.
So the most chill one that we did was just thinking about the holds first. So we went step, step, hold, push, step, step, hold, push. 1, 2, hold, step, hold, step. So that's the first one that we started with. Always go back to that if things get tricky. Then we added the digs.
Yep.
Yeah. So we went dig, dig, hold, dig, 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 hold, dig, 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 hold. And then last but not least, we added our little fan steps. Yeah.
And remember, the idea of adding the fans was so we could better step underneath our center as best we can. Always, as just as best we can. And of course, as me, I just mentioned, we prep our toes so we have somewhere our foot can move when we step out underneath our centers. So when we do, add the last but not least, adding the sideways shuffles with the hold, and everything is going to look like 1, 2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, step, hold. Step, step, hold. Stop, stop, stop. Dancing it together. We had started with a jockey. We had 1, 3, 5, 7. You want to do the same right away. Again, we talked about our posture, giving her a platform to lean in against, and the rest is just nice. And he's using his arm, not his hand, to connect on my back.
And once you have the nice body connection, then you can lead your 6 counts. You do everything with your body. Boom, walk, walk, hold down, walk, or even step, 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 hold down, walk, walk, hold. Think about all body pushing in with your follower. Boom. And then, of course, the arm just becomes something very nice and not so detrimental throughout the whole dance.
Yeah, that's the last thing we added was that 6 count, guys. So just breaking that down, it is step, step, hold, step, hold. So we're preparing on the 2 and the 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And
that hold can also, of course, if you want to approach it from a different angle, leaders, after your 7 hold, walk, walk, hold down. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 5, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2. Right or left side.
We just use this 6 count to be more musical. So we're pulling something out of the music. We throw this in. It's going to change where your holds go from 3s and 7s to 1s and 5s, which just shakes things up a little bit.
And the next thing we would have done was add extra steps.
Yeah.
And not holds, but extra steps, and change your dance to add some more that way. So then it just becomes a series of holds and steps. That's how we've modernized.
Our feet on the ground.
That's how me and I have modernized the dance, is the fact that we don't stick with the traditional, just the shuffle basic as the old timers did. We actually do a little improvisation, of course, you guys know that. And I like to lead different patterns with me as well, so I've taken some of the things that the old timers have done and I've kind of put them all in a big pile and have enjoyed them myself. But by no means does that mean it's authentic, in my opinion. We do modernize it.
Authentic would be shuffling and
All
maybe
night
one
long.
variation and shuffling and hugging your partner all night. That's it.
Yeah, so I think of it, think of the dance as kind of me as a leader improvising with 4 feet. And that's how I kind of think about it as a team. So thank you guys so very much.